add my voice to the previous speakers who have unapologetically rejected this report, status report by the Prime Minister, and the alleged or supposed deal with the German government. Now, before I get into my questions, Honourable Speaker, page 4 of the document that the Prime Minister just read, paragraph number 5, says the following. The National Assembly further directed the Namibian government to negotiate with the German government to bring the genocide matter to the logical conclusion. The National Assembly directed the Namibian government to negotiate and find an acceptable solution as opposed to other means, such as recourse through courts of law. Now, I think any scholar, any person who has had access to the motion by the late Paramount Chief of the Bahero people, Dr. Kwai Mariwako, would disagree with that paragraph. Why? Because in that particular motion, it is a 12-page document, a motion that was adopted on the 19th of September 2006 in this very house, and I have it here. It says nothing about government being directly involved in the negotiation of genocide and reparation. First, in that particular motion, the role of government was to mediate, was to facilitate, not to negotiate on behalf of affected communities. Second, Honorable Prime Minister, you would agree with me that in any negotiation, that in any given situation, if there is a genuine or if there is genuine remorse, there will be genuine commitment to reparation. Now we're saying that this 18.6 billion is justified for the loss of lives, for the loss of land, for the loss of wealth, the loss of cattle and livestock. Is it justified? Secondly, Honorable Prime Minister, how is it that we are expecting a German government to recognize, acknowledge, and compensate for a genocide, for killings of our Namibian people, if our own government has failed to establish a day of remembrance or introduce a day of remembrance for the genocide? How is it that our very government has failed in its efforts to introduce or have a day where we remember the loss of lives, the loss of land, the loss of livestock in our very country? How do we expect the German government to take us serious if we have failed ourselves? Now, the Prime Minister further went on to assert that monies received from the Germans will be used for land acquisition. A very troubling sentiment, according to myself, in my opinion, by the way. Why do I say so? Are we saying reparation money is now going to be used to buy land from the very Germans that killed our people in this land? And is it correct? Is it correct, Honorable Prime Minister? The third is monies will be used for remembrance. So we're also saying that government has completely washed its hands towards the efforts of remembering the genocide 1904-1908. And the very last question, Honorable Speaker, if you allow, is to say, or perhaps one wonders, was there really a negotiation, Honorable Speaker? I know there's a meme going around saying some of you here are Judases and Judys, but one is inclined to really agree with that. Because you cannot tell me that it was an agreement, but the very pillars that you took as non-compromising pillars, you have compromised on.
Okay.
No, I'm not done, Honorable Speaker. Why do you like doing that? Honorable Speaker, Finally, I think... Cora, sit down.
I really want...
No, I was going to conclude.
No. I think
I was going to
let us
conclude.
conclude. Yeah.
Thank you.
Please conclude.
Yeah, no, sit down.
Yes. No, please. Let's
Thank you.
we would say that.
No.
Yeah.
Honorable Speaker.
You don't direct yourself to another member.
Honorable Speaker.
Yes.
Can I please? Yes, they are doing the very same thing.
No, please.
Yes,
let's concentrate.
All of us can act like hooligans.
Let's
we
concentrate. Please, you can continue.
Yes, Honorable Speaker, as a young person and as a descendant of the very communities that are affected by the genocide, I reject this deal. I am not part of it. I distance myself, categorically, unapologetically distance myself from anything that this sellout government does.